Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we'll be looking at finite groups and we will be looking how we can represent these finite groups. So for that we will be studying about the order of group. So first of all, let me define what is a finite group. A group which contain finite number of elements. For example, remember we have studied about this group where the set contains the elements 1, -1, iota and minus iota, and the operation associated was complex multiplications. So in this case, you see the number of elements which are present in this set, they are 4. That means we can count the number of elements here. So this is a finite group, correct? And these groups have interesting properties, so that is why looking at these groups and what all properties do they have is quite important. So the next question is, what is the order of group? So the number of elements of group is called the order of group. Whether it contains finite number of elements or it contains infinite number of elements, that determine the order of group. So we use the symbol mod G in order to denote the order of group. So this symbol is used in order to denote the order of the group. For example, in the case when we consider the group of integers where the associated group operation is addition. So in that case, because we know there are infinite number of elements which are a member of these this set of integers, therefore the set of integers has infinite order and hence this is an infinite group, right? And moreover, you see the group U10. Now remember we have defined this group and it contains all the elements which are relatively prime to 10. So you see we start from 1. It does not contain 2. Why? Because 2 is not relatively prime to 10. It has 2 common to both 10 and 2. Then 3 would be there, 4 would not be there. Why? Because 4 and 10 they are not relatively prime. 5 would not be there, 6 would not be there because they are not relatively prime to 10. Then 7 would be there, 8 won't be there because they have 2 in common. 10 and 8 have 2 in common. And then 9 would be there. So we have only 1, 3, 7 and 9 as the numbers which are less than 10 and which are relatively prime to 10. So this form a group under multiplication modulo 10, right? This thing we already know from the previous videos on examples of groups. So because this set now have 4 elements within it, so therefore the order here is equal to 4 and it has finite number of elements. This group has finite number of elements and hence we may call this group as a finite group, right? So I hope you understood this finite group and what is the order of the group. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.